Hello and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we completed the Fate route. I'm not really going to go into details about what happened because it is the finale, and if you want to know, check it out. But today we're going to head over to the next route. Yeah, we're going to basically just hop right into it. I did notice that like my playthrough of the Fate route did take over 50 hours. A lot of it is because I was talking a lot, but like I spent some time thinking. I thought I will continue and do the next route, but I think I'm going to save the last one. I'm going to take a break before the last one because it's kind of I'm getting kind of burned out from it. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think I'm going to start from the beginning, or maybe I'll load up a previous save and hopefully stuff will still carry over. But yeah, I'm gonna head in and check it out. I'm not gonna say which route is next. Could be Heaven's Feel, could be UBW, but we'll find out right now. So let's head into it. Okay, so I loaded up a previous save, and if you want to see the flowchart, this is where I am. Here it seems like there are two arrows. I kind of forgot what that means, but we're not able to get this one yet because that is resolved for a different route. I don't think I can get this one yet either. Let me double check. Yeah, that's also left for the third route. And I think, oh wow, a lot of these are actually left for the third route. But I do think in this save file, I tried to do every choice that would get me some affection points. So, yeah, let's, here I'm apparently supposed to say stop, I believe? Yeah, so I'll try that and see if I can skip through. No, I cannot. Alright, so once we look at the flowchart, I am now in UBW, Unlimited Blade Works. Yes, I didn't realize it happened in day 3 or February 2nd, day 3, so that's actually really early. But yeah, we're the next route is the Unlimited Blade Works route. So yeah, let's head in. It happened in an instant. The man in the red coat appears right in front of Saber. Saber attacks and he loses balance. I see her preparing the finishing blow. Behind that, actually I kind of want to check it out. Was I not able to actually say stop last time? I feel like they stopped me from saying that. I'm sure I know the person the man in red is protecting. Wait. I reach towards her with my left hand and cry out. I have no idea who the man in red is. But after defeating him, I'm sure Saber will attack the person behind him without hesitating. No, Yamete. I can't let that happen. I can't let Saber hurt her. Yamero, Saber! Whoosh! And just like that, we use a command spell. Once more, yes! I guess basically what happened last time was we were a little bit delayed. Saber just basically cut down Archer, and then so we made Tosaka waste a command spell, and yeah. One of the marks there fades away, as if in exchange for that. Saber halts her attack, though it shouldn't have been possible for her to do so at that point. He's like, what the heck? Oh man, it always kind of sucks to like do a route from the beginning again because a lot of the character development is just gone. So like all the things we went through with Saber kind of undone. Kind of hurts. Oh wait, here. For an instant, the silver armor comes to a halt, as if frozen to stone. The man in red takes advantage of the opening and makes his escape. I'm sure of it. He's the one who was fighting Lancer. That means the girl behind him is... I don't really want to believe it, but is it really? Back to the good old days when Shirou was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can barely process the situation. I stopped Saber because I don't want her to kill the girl who saved my life. Oh. So in this route, he actually realizes that Tosaka revived him? I guess because he's like the person that saved my life, but last time he was just like, oh, I wonder who did that, I don't know. Saber readies her weapon again. Before her stands the man in red I prevented her from defeating. Saber's like, God damn it, I have to get this grail, and you're telling me I can't beat this person?
彼女はアーチャーのマスターだ。私たちの敵なのですから、ここで仕留めておかなければ。
Enemy? She and the man in red are enemies?
そんなことは知らない。大体な、マスターなんて言ってるけど、こっちは点でわからないんだ。俺のことをマスターなんて呼ぶんなら、少しは説明するのが筋ってもんだろう。
I don't remember hiring you.
それはそうですが、しかし。
Then.
つまりそういうことなわけね。素人のマスターさん。
Oh, you said Shirou. Rin's tone is mockingly polite. Oh, it's kind of funny how Shiroto, which means like amateur, Shirou's in the word. I turn around to see a man in red and a girl in a uniform push her way to the front. I take a moment to catch my breath. So, I wasn't seeing things. It was Rin Tosaka who was with the man in red.
Tosaka? Rin?
Why are you on a date outside of my apartment, of my building, my house? How do I put this? Even I can tell the man behind her isn't human. Like Saber, he's not of this world. Then, if Tosaka is bringing him around, she's also...
何？私のこと知ってるんだ。なんだ、なら話は早いわよね。
Yeah, I have a crush on you. I mean, what?
とりあえず、こんばんは、エミヤくん。
Hey, you know me too. I don't know what her intentions are. Tosaka greeted me with a bright smile. It just kind of occurred to me. We are in the UBW route, but we also had the stuff on this day where we are also in the UBW route, and we got the bad end. Yeah, so we know what might potentially happen the next day. Oh right, we end up going to wait, what? There's something here. Right, it was part of the other route, but here we end up actually going to the church. So I kind of forgot if the encounter is the same. This is troubling. Her incredibly casual greeting makes it seem like all this craziness isn't real, and I find myself wanting to return the greeting.
バカかお前。こんばんはってそんな場合じゃないだろう。父さん、お前は。
I will say one thing.
ええ、あなたと同じマスターよ。つまりは魔術師ってことになるわね。お互い似たようなものだし、隠す必要はないでしょ。
Yeah, one thing I do want to say I'm kind of excited for is that I'm a huge fan of like Hoyoverse stuff. So I've been playing Honkai Star Rail and they're about to have the UBW collab. So this is a great time to get refreshed on it. Even though I kind of know stuff that's already happened, but still.
魔術師だって。そんな、お前魔術師なのか、父さんが。
I actually recently saw a video from a YouTuber named, I believe his name was Braxophone, who was like, wait, this is such a missed opportunity because, okay, sorry, tangent HSR stuff, but like, in Honkai Star Rail, they introduced a class that allows you to summon someone, but instead of, so they're adding Saber and Archer to the game, but they're like, why don't you just add Rin and have her summon freaking Archer? It's right there, you just added this in the game, come on! And I'm just like, makes sense. Crap. I don't know why, but Tosaka, she looks really irritated.
いや違う。言いたいのはそういうことじゃなくて。
そう、納得いったわ。
Oh, it's gonna be like that,
要する
huh?
にそういうことなわけね、あなた。
Tosaka glances at us and turns back to the man behind her.
あーちゃん、悪いけどしばらくレーターになっててもらえる？私、ちょっと頭にきたから。
Oh god, I'm looking at the flowchart for UBW and it's it hops around. It's going all over the place. I'm a little bit confused.
それは構わないが、頭に来たとはどういう意味だ？
言葉通りよ。腹いせに現状を思い知らせてやらないと気が済まなくなったの。それまであなたの出番はないから消えていて。あなたがいたらセイバーだって剣を収められないでしょ？
He's like, he's too stupid. I gotta explain it to him from the start, from the very beginning.
また難儀なこと。ま、命令とあらば従うだけだが、一つ忠告すると。
Whoosh.
君は余分なことをしようとしているぞ。
Yeah, Archer was like, let me be clear. The man just disappears, like some kind of illusion.
父さんが今の。
いいから話は中でしましょう。どうせ何も分かってないでしょ、エミヤ君は。安心して。嫌だって言っても全部教えてあげるから。
Tosaka is completely nonchalant as she heads for the gates.
待て父さんが。
What are you thinking? Tell me. Oh, let her tell you. I stop her without thinking, and then Tosaka turns around, but her smile is different from before.
バカね、いろいろ考えてるわよ。だから話をしようって言ってるんじゃない。エミヤ君、突然の事態に驚くのもいいけど、素直に認めないと命取りって時もあるのよ。ちなみに、今がその時だって分かって。分かればよろしい。
Oh man.
それじゃあ行こっか、エミヤ君のお家にね。
Come on, we were such good
あなたも
friends.
それでいいでしょ、セイバー。見逃してもらったお礼に、あなたのマスターにいろいろ教えてあげるんだから。
いいでしょう。何のつもりかは知りませんが、あなたがマスターの助けになる限りは控えます。
Oh, no, kill her. She's invading the house. She's trying to get a layout so she can ambush at any time. Yeah, sure, yeah. Tosaka goes through the gates.
なんかすげえ怒ってるぞ、あいつ。
I don't know why. I really have no idea why, but
それにしたってよ、あいつ。
she's completely different from when she was at school. He doesn't really talk to her. They never really talked now I think about it. This night just keeps getting stranger. In front of me, leading the way, is the school's golden child, Rin Tosaka. Even I admire her. Following silently behind me is Saber, the blonde girl who calls herself a servant. What was that? Oh, their stomachs growl. The hallway suddenly feels like it's in another dimension. Oh, I thought that was the sound of their stomachs growling, but never mind. But I can't be a coward forever. I may be an amateur, but I'm still a mage. Tosaka, a mage like me, is perfectly confident, so I can't be any less so, or she'll look down on me. That said, I can only make sense of a handful of things. First, about Saber. She's clearly some kind of familiar since she calls me master, and I made a contract with her. I've heard that a familiar serves as a kind of assistant to mages. Usually, mages transplant a part of their body into something, then has the other self that process creates serve them. A familiar is simply intended to assist a mage in whatever they do. To minimize the burden that a familiar creates, small animals that require minimal energy are usually the most suitable for the role. So I was taught by at any rate, but
何かあるのですか、シロ。
あ、いや、なんでもない。
it's nothing. What I know is nothing. I have no idea. Saber looks completely human. More than that though, she's clearly superior to me, her master, in every way. I don't have enough magical energy to bind a regular person, much less the magic circuits to use a familiar. So Saber must only be something similar to a familiar. There have to be differences. She calls herself a servant. I'm not sure what that is, but I get the sense that that Lancer guy and the man in red with Tosaka must be the same thing as well. Come to think of it, if we look at the oh, we don't have the servant information anymore because we got booted to the beginning. So I can't see all the information we got from the other paths. I was gonna say, in this game we never got the identity of Rider and Caster. Assassin told us his name, and I feel like, and we don't know Archer's identity too. Saber was also calling Tosaka a master. I guess that means mages who have servants are called masters. Apparently Tosaka's mage too, but I have no way of telling what she really is. The Emiya family are just outsiders that came to this town in my old man's generation. That's why I don't know Tosaka was a mage, and I'm sure Tosaka didn't know that I've been learning magecraft either. There's several mages in this town that I don't know about. Do you know any? If Lancer and the other mage's servants are familiars, does that mean I've stumbled into a conflict between mages? Oh yeah, you have.
へえ、結構広いのね。和風っていうのも新鮮だな。ああ、エミヤ君。
Oh, whoops.
そこが今？
Tosaka continues talking as she heads into the living room. And yes, stop overthinking this. We head into the living room so I can hear what Tosaka has to say. Oh, let the light go. Okay, I turn on the light. According to the clock, it's already past 1 a.m.
あ、寒。何よ、窓ガラス全開してるじゃない。
Oh man, I always hate this moment too. We're in a different route, so it's like, it's technically not the same, but we've already went through all this stuff before.
仕方ないだろ。ランサーってやつに襲われたんだ。なりふり構ってられなかったんだよ。
ああ、そういうこと。じゃあ、セイバーを呼び出すまで一人であいつとやり合ってたの？
Yeah, I blocked him with a poster.
やり合ってなんかない。ただ一方的にやられただけだ。
変な見え張らないんだ。そっかそっか。ほんと見た目通りなんだ、エミヤ君って。
She seemed pleased for some reason as she walks over to the broken window. Tosaka takes a piece of shattered glass in her hand and she examines it for a bit and...
Minuten Verschweißen.
Yes, German. I wonder what, I don't know what that means. Minuten Verschweißen. I can't pronounce. I don't know German pronunciation. She cuts the tip of her finger and lets a drop of her blood drip onto the shard of glass. What kind of magecraft is that? The shattered pieces of the window reform into a complete hole right in front of me.
遠坂今の
ちょっとしたデモンストレーションよ。助けてもらったお礼にはならないけど、一応筋は通しておかないとね。もう私がやらなくともそっちで直したんだろうけど、こんなの魔力の無駄遣いでしょ。本当なら窓ガラスなんて取り替えれば済むけど、こんな寒い中で話すのもなんだし。
Tosaka says all this as if it were normal. Needless to say, her skills are beyond my comprehension.
いやすごいぞ遠坂。俺はそんなことできないからな。直してくれて感謝してる。
The only thing I can do is make legendary weapons from my memory.
できないってそんなことないでしょ。ガラスの扱いなんて初歩の初歩だもの。たった数分前に割れたガラスの修復なんてどこの学派でも入門試験みたいなものでしょ。
Cool, where can I take the exam?
そうなのか。俺は親父にしか教わったことがないからそういう基本とか処方とか知らないんだ。
は？
She's like, the fuck? What did your dad teach you? Tosaka freezes. Crap, I think I've just said something that I shouldn't have.
ちょっと待って。じゃあ何？エミヤ君は自分の工房の管理もできない半人前ってこと？
No, what's a workshop?
いや工房なんて持ってないぞ俺。
I have the storage shed that I like to sleep in. Does that count? Oh, I do have that shed where I train. Oh yeah. But if I call that a workshop, I have a feeling that I'll probably just make Tosaka mad again.
まさかとは思うけど確認しとく。もしかしてあなた5大要素の扱いとかパスの作り方も知らない？
There's earth, wind, fire, water. I don't know, the Avatar only taught me 4 elements. I nod honestly. Jeez, I'm scared. It's so intimidating seeing someone this beautiful being this silent.
何？じゃああなた素人？
Yes.
そんなことないぞ。一応強化の魔術ぐらいは使える。
And I fail half the time.
強化ってまたなんとも半端なのを使うのね。で、それ以外はからっきしってわけ？
まあ端的に言えば。
Come on, it's useful. I can make things really hard. It's very useful. Her stare was intense. It hurts. So intense it hurts. So I want to be vague.
なんだってこんなやつにセイバーが呼び出されるのよ。
Man,
まったく。
that's not fair. I'm just I really kind of wish there was an AU, an alternate universe where Rin summoned Saber. I want to see how Saber would manage with a competent servant, or sorry, a competent master that could basically fill her magical needs, but also what's the right word? Respects her as like a knight. You know, because like Shirou. Okay, so the thing with Kiritugu is that I think as a mage he was fine, but like as a partner he was terrible. Like Saber said, I think they only interacted 3 times in the entire war. Meanwhile, Shirou fought alongside Saber. He was actually a fairly good partner despite having a lot of differences in opinions. He was sometimes a little bit reckless and kind of dumb, but ultimately he got through because he had Avalon. But like we were on the back burner for the entire game. She couldn't even get mana until after like the post Berserker fight. So like, damn, that makes me mad. It's not like I've been playing around. Sure, I'm inexperienced, but that's another matter entirely.
まあいいわ。もう決まったことに不平をこぼしても始まらない。そんなことより今は借りを返さないと。
Tosaka takes a breath. Exposition time?
それじゃあ話を始めるけど、エミヤくん、自分がどんな立場にあるのか分かってないでしょ。
Absolutely not. I nod.
やっぱり。まあ一目で分かったけど、一応確認しとかないとね。知ってる相手に説明するなんて心の贅肉だし。
Huh? That's a weird way of putting it. Okay, yeah, I was trying the audio function and just straight up, it's not good for me. That's a weird way of putting it, but I stay quiet. Oh, if only she if only so she won't punch me. Stop! Tosaka, get away!
エミヤくんはマスターに選ばれたの。どっちかの手に成婚があるでしょ。 手の甲とか腕とか個人差はあるけど3つのレイジが刻まれているはず。それがマスターとしての証よ。
I only have two. That's because you used one, Shirou. Why did you use one?
こうって。あ、これか。
And then Tosaka's like, yeah, don't worry. I've also used one too. We're both kind of dumb.
そう。それはサーバントを律する呪文でもあるから大切にね。霊樹って言うんだけど、それがある限りはサーバントを従えていられるわ。
ある限りってどういうことだよ。
You only get 3.
霊樹は絶対命令権なの。サーバントの意志をねじ曲げて絶対に言いつけを守らせる呪文がその刻印よ。発動に呪文は必要なくて、あなたが霊樹を使用するって思えば発動するから。で、その霊樹がなくなったらエミヤ君は殺されるだろうから、せいぜい注意して。
Wait, what?
俺が殺される？
そうよ。マスターが他のマスターを倒すのが聖杯戦争の基本だから。そうして他の6人を倒したマスターには望みを叶える聖杯が与えられるの。
So they say, but I'm pretty sure the Holy Grail is not very holy. Also, was that the same explanation as the other route? It's like if you lose all 3, you'll be killed. I don't remember that being the case. Hold on. I don't understand what Tosaka's talking about at all. Like about masters defeating other masters. And in the end, the winner gets the Holy Grail? So by Holy Grail, does she mean the Holy Grail?
まだわからない？要するにね、あなたはあるゲームに巻き込まれたのよ。聖杯戦争っていう7人のマスターの生存競争。他のマスターを一人残らず倒すまで終わらない魔術師同士の殺し合いに。
Tosaka says this all plainly, as if it were normal. Her words swirl around my head. I have been chosen as a master. Tosaka says she is a master. Familiars called servants. And the battle to the death called the Holy Grail War.
待て、なんだそれ。いきなり何言ってんだお前。
気持ちはわかるけど、私は事実を口にするだけよ。それにあなただって心の底では理解しているんじゃない？一度ならず二度までもサーバントに殺されかけて、自分はもう逃げられない立場なんだって。
That is technically not true. I haven't had servants nearly kill me once. It's not that I've had servants nearly kill me twice. I've had one servant nearly kill me twice. That prick. That is... Okay, that Lancer guy did almost kill me, but...
あ、違うわね。殺されかけたんじゃなくて、殺されたんだっけ。よく生き返ったわね、エミヤ君。
You're welcome, by the way. Whoops. I wasn't almost killed. I really bit it. That's right. That guy with the spear kills me. The fact that I'm somehow alive should be even more surprising than this mess I'm in. The wound in my chest, the blood running, the warmth fading, and the pure voice I heard there on the brink of death.
納得いった？とっくにあなたはそういう立場になってるのよ。
It's kind of interesting. So far we've only made one choice, but it's already shown 2 differences. Basically, the one major difference is that Archer is uninjured, so he's not going to be out of the fight for freaking half the game, all the way up until the Berserker fight. And on the other hand, he actually remembers that Tosaka is the one that saved him, so you might have more appreciation for Tosaka. Because I'm pretty sure in the Fate route, he did not remember. Yeah, I think that's it.
何も分かってないからって逃げることなんてできないし、あなたも魔術師なら覚悟ぐらい決まってるでしょ。殺されるのが私たちだってね。
Tosaka's in a good mood. Maybe she likes seeing me troubled. She sure does. Sure, I've braced myself. But before that...
トサカ、俺がランサーに殺されたことを知ってるのか？
Oh, right. How does she know that?
少し調子に乗りすぎたか。
Okay, so I was a little bit like thinking, man, I have to listen to this spiel again. But once again, it's like a little different. And so that's the reason why they're doing it again. And now they're actually showing like, yeah, this is why it's different. Okay, I give that the pass. You win. She's acting pretty suspiciously now.
今のはただの推測よ。つまんないことだから忘れなさい。
Yeah. Just some assumptions.
つまんないことじゃないぞ。
Bullshit.
俺はあの時誰かに
いいからそんなことよりもっと自分の置かれた立場を知りなさいっての。
Don't think about that, Baka. I'm too shy.
あなたも7人のマスターの一人、聖杯戦争の主役なんだから。いい？この町では何十年かに一度7人のマスターが選ばれて、それぞれサーバントが与えられるの。マスターは斧が手足であるサーバントを行使して他のマスターを潰していく。これが聖杯戦争と呼ばれる儀式のルールよ。私もマスターに選ばれた一人だからサーバントと契約したし、あなただってセイバーと契約した。イミヤ君は自分でセイバーを呼び出したわけじゃなさそうだけど、もともとサーバントってのは聖杯が与えてくれる使い魔だからね。イミヤ君みたいに何も知らない魔術師がマスターになることだってありえるわ。
Man, I really wish we had the access to the servant stuff again, because I want to talk about some of the things. I talked about how we don't know Rider and Caster's name. We also, at this moment, we don't know the masters for several people too. We don't know the master for Caster, who she said she killed. We don't know the master for Assassin. And I think that's it, actually. Oops. There is one thing I've been wondering about, though.
ちょっと待ってくれ。遠坂はセイバーを使い魔だって言うけど、俺にはそうは思えない。だって使い魔っていうのは猫とか鳥だろ。そりゃ人の幽霊を扱うやつもいるって言うけど、セイバーはちゃんと体がある。
She's actually closer to a ghost if you think about it.
とても使い魔なんかに見えない。
She doesn't look familiar because she's foreign. I'm just kidding. I glance at Saber. Saber is quietly listening to my conversation with Tosaka. She looks just like a human being. I don't know her identity yet, but she looks like a girl about my age.
使い魔ね。まあサーバントはその分類ではあるけど、位置づけは段違いよ。何しろそこにいる彼女はね、使い魔としては最強とされるゴーストライナーなんだから。
ゴーストライナー？じゃあやっぱり幽霊ってことか。
幽霊、似たようなものだけど、そんなもんと一緒にしたらセイバーに殺されるわよ。
They're spirits, heroic spirits, scary heroic spirits. They're ghosts.
サーバントは受肉した過去の英雄、精霊に近い人間以上の存在なんだから。
はあ？受肉した過去の英雄？
そうよ。過去だろうが現代だろうが、とにかく死亡した伝説上の英雄をこう引っ張ってきてね、実体化させるのよ。まあ呼び出すまでがマスターの役割で、後の実体化は聖杯がしてくれるんだけどね。
ちょっと待て、過去の英雄って？
I look at Saber. So, she was a hero too? Well, if it's true that there's no one that dresses like that in modern world, but still.
そんなの不可能だ。そんな魔術聞いたことがない。
You haven't heard of a lot of magecraft.
当然よ。これは魔術じゃないもの。あくまで聖杯による現象と考えなさい。そうでなければ魂を再現して固定化するなんてできるはずがない。
魂の再現って、じゃあサーバントは幽霊とは違うのか？
It's a copy of their spirit, unless it's not. I feel like that's a good description of fate. It's like, it's this until it's not.
違うわ。人間であれ動物であれ機械であれ、偉大な功績を残すと輪廻の枠から外されて一段階上に昇華するって話聞いたことない？英霊っていうのはそういう連中よ。要するに崇め立て祀られて疑似的な神様になった者たちなんでしょうね。
They are gods.
高霊術とか口寄せとか、そういう一般的な霊を扱う魔術は彼らの力の一部を借り受けて奇跡を起こすでしょ。けどこのサーバントっていうのは英霊本体を直接連れてきて使い魔にする。だから基本的には霊体としてそばにいるけど、必要とあらば実体化させて戦わせられるってわけ。
霊体と実体を使い分けられるってことか。さっき遠坂についてたやつが消えたのは霊体になったから？
そう。今はここの家の屋根で外を見張ってるわ。
It feels like the audio for her voice changed a little bit.
さっきの戦いで分かったと思う
Maybe
けど、
that's just my imagination. What?
サーバントを倒せるのは 同じ霊体であるサーバントだけなの。
Wait, what did?
そう。今はここ
This
の
sounds a
家
little
の
bit
屋
more
根でスラッキーの
muffled.
戦いが
Yeah,
分かったと思う。
you can hear it.
今はここの家の屋根でさっきの戦い。
Oh well.
そりゃ相手が実体化していればこっちの攻撃も当たるから、うまくすれば倒せるかもしれない。けどサーバントはみんな怪物じみてるでしょ。だから怪物の相手は怪物に任せて、マスターは後方支援をするっていうのがセオリーね。
Oh shit, Saber is a monster! Kill her! Tosaka's explanation offends me for some reason. I don't know about the other servants, but I don't want to call Saber a monster. She's my waifu.
マスターになった人間は召喚したサーバントを使って他のマスターを倒さなければならない。そのあたりは理解できた？
She's my waifu from another waifu.
言葉の上でなら。けど納得なんて言ってないぞ。そもそもそんな悪趣味なことを誰が何のために始めたんだ。
So it was the Makiris, the Einsburns, and the Tosakas.
それは私が知るべきことでもないし、答えてあげることでもない。
He's very
そ
trustworthy.
のあたりはいずれちゃんと聖杯戦争を監督しているやつに聞きなさい。
Surely he won't kill anyone.
私が教えてあげられるのはね、あなたはもう戦うしかなくて、サーバントは強力な使い魔だからうまく使えってことだけよ。
Tosaka says this as she turns to look at Saber.
さて、エミヤ君から話を聞いた限りじゃ、あなたは不完全な状態みたいね、セイバー。
Yo, you wanna trade?
マスターとして、
Oh, whoops. Just as whoops. I'll.
ええ、あなたの言う通り、私は万全ではありません。シローには私を実体化させる魔力がないため、霊体に戻ることも魔力の回復も難しいでしょう。
驚いたわ。そこまでひどかったこともだけど、あなたが正直に話してくれるなんて思わなかった。どうやって弱みを聞き出そうかなって程度だったのに。
You know, I mean, I feel like if I were trying to figure out people's weaknesses, I wouldn't be telling them that I was trying to figure out their weaknesses.
敵に弱点を見抜かれるのは不本意ですが、あなたの目は欺けそうにない。こちらの手札を隠しても意味はないでしょう。それならばあなたに知ってもらうことで、シローにより深く現状を理解してもらった方がいい。
正解。風格も十分と。もうますます惜しい。私がセイバーのマスターだったらこんな戦い勝ったも同然だったのに。
Come on, Nasu, we need that AU. Give it to me, give it to me. Tosaka clenches her fist in his frustration.
遠坂、それ俺がふさわしくないってことか。
Yeah!
当然でしょ、ヘッポコ。
Useless. Wow, said the quiet part out loud without hesitation. Heartless.
何？まだなんか質問があるの？
She doesn't even realize it either. The model student impression that I had of her from school is crumbling apart. Issei really knows what's up. Tosaka really is a demon underneath it all.
さて、話がまとまったところでそろそろ行きましょうか。
And Tosaka suddenly says something that doesn't make sense.
行くってどこへ？
We're going to Sunday's church.
だからあなたが巻き込まれたこのゲーム、聖杯戦争をよく知っているやつに会いに行くの。
それは当然だ。けどそれってどこだよ。もうこんな時間なんだし、あんまり遠いのは。
大丈夫、隣町だから急げば夜明けまでには帰ってこれるわ。それに明日は日曜なんだから、別に夜更かししてもいいじゃない。
Oh, so it is Sunday because we're in the AMs now. Okay, it is Sunday church.
いや、そういう問題じゃなくて。
I'm just tired from everything that happened today, so I want to rest and organize my thoughts.
何？行かないの？もうエミヤ君がそう言うんならいいけど、セイバーは？
Tosaka asked Saber her opinion for some reason.
ちょっと待て、セイバーは関係ないだろう。あんまり無理強いするな。
もうマスターとしての自覚はあるんだ。私がセイバーと話すのは嫌？
Oh my god, we're scared. You're gonna steal Saber from me. Ugh.
そんなことあるか。ただ遠坂の言うのが本当なら、セイバーは昔の英雄なんだろ。ならこんな現代に呼び出されて右も左もわからないはずだ。だから
Actually
シロ、それは違う。サーバントは人間の世であるのならあらゆる時代に適応します。ですからこの時代のこともよく知っている。
知ってるって本当に？
もちろん。この時代に呼び出されたのも一度ではありませんから。
嘘。どんな確率よそれ。
But I will not tell you until the end of the fate route. Oh, Tosa got surprised too. Whew, not just me. So what Saber is saying must be truly incredible.
シロ、私は彼女に賛成です。あなたはマスターとして知識がなさすぎる。あなたと契約したサーバントとしてシロには強くなってもらわなければ困ります。
Saber looks at me silently. Her gaze was gentle, as if saying that she was worried not for herself, but for me.
分かった。行けばいいんだろ、行けば。で、それってどこなんだ、トサカ。ちゃんと帰ってこれる場所なんだろうな。
もちろん。行き先は隣町の琴峰教会。そこがこの戦いを監督してるエセ神父の居所よ。
Tosaka makes a devious smile. It looks like she's having fun having me wrapped around her finger. Man, that felt weird saying having fun having me. Ugh, call me crazy, but I feel like something's wrong with her personality. No, it's what's right. It's what makes her perfect. We make our way through town at night. It's past 1 a.m. in the morning and there's absolutely nobody out. The lights from the house are off, leaving only the street lights to illuminate the quiet town.
まあ、トサカ。スカのことを聞くけど、歩いて隣町まで行く気なのか？
そうよ。だって電車もバスも終わってるでしょ。いいんじゃない？たまには夜の散歩っていうのも。
そうか。一応聞くけど、隣町までどのくらいかかるか知ってるか？
2 hours.
歩いてだと1時間ぐらいかしらね。
A round trip, 2 hours, yeah.
遅くなったら帰りはタクシーでも拾えばいいでしょ。
そんな余分な金は使わないし、俺が言いたいのは女の子が夜出歩くのはどうかってことだ。最近物騒なのは知ってるだろ？もしものことがあったら責任持てないぞ、俺。
Do you know who's in spirit form right now? He'll kick your ass.
安心しなさい。相手がどんなやつだろうとちょっかいなんて出してこないわ。エミヤ君は忘れてるみたいだけど、そこにいるセイバーはとんでもなくお強いんだから。
Oh, right. I forgot about that. That's right. Even if someone at random attacked us, they wouldn't know what hit them in return.
リン、シロは今何を言いたかったのでしょう。私には理解。
いや、大した勘違いっぷりっていうか。
He's just being stupid.
なんでも私たちが痴漢に襲われたらエミヤ君が助けてくれるんだって。
そんな、シロは私のマスターだ。それでは立場が逆ではないですか。
そういうの考えてないんじゃない？
She's got that face.
魔術師と
That
かサ
damn
ーバン
face.
トとかどうでもいいって感じ。あいつの頭の中一度見てみたくなったわね。
Tosaka and Saber seem to know each other well enough to talk to one another. Saber had been quiet ever since I stopped her from going out. Oh, I forgot about this. Going out dressed as is. She was in full body armor. She became even more silent ever since I made her wear a raincoat, since she refuses to take her armor off. Now she's following behind me and only talking with Tosaka. I don't want to talk to you no more, Saber. I mean, Shirou.
そっち道が違うんじゃない？
橋に出ればいいんだろ。ならこっちのが近道だ。
It feels awkward walking all bunched up together, so I quickly made my way to the side street ahead. They're both following me without complaint. Ah, and this is where we basically had a nuclear explosion after that fight with Gilgamesh. We came out to a park by the riverside. We have to cross the bridge to go to neighboring town Shinto, but...
へえ、こんな道あったんだ。そっか。橋には公園からでも行けるんだから、公園を目指せばいいのね。
Tosaka's voice is full of energy as she looks up at the bridge. She's like, haha, this is fun! Maybe it's because we're at the park at night. Tosaka's profile as she peers up at the bridge looks even more beautiful than when I see her at school. I sure got it bad. He's down bad!
別に遊びに来たわけじゃないんだから。
I hurry her along and lead her to the stairs. If we take the walkway next to the bridge, then we can get straight to Shinto. Nobody's on the bridge. It's not particularly busy even during the day though, so it's to be expected. People usually commute by bus or train, so foot traffic is pretty rare. It's long enough and seems unsupported such that there's probably a fear of collapse that plays into that. I guess that's why nobody uses it even on dates, despite it being the perfect view. We did have a view from here, and it looked good, and by that I mean the view of Saber. Tosaka keeps next to me while Saber follows behind us silently. I try to ignore them as I hurry across the bridge. After crossing the bridge, Tosaka guides us into the suburbs. When I think of Shinto, what comes to mind is the always under construction office buildings, but beyond the station, the street of yesteryear remain. Within that, the suburbs are the oldest of them all. There are gradual slopes and a view overlooking the ocean. As we go further up the hill, there are fewer and fewer buildings, and the foreigner cemetery built on the slope comes into view.
この上が教会よ。エミヤ君も一度ぐらいは行ったことがあるんじゃない？
いや、ない。
Yep, never.
あそこが孤児院だったってことぐらいは知ってるけど。
I don't know anything about that church. Certainly not the fact that I almost lived there because, you know, what if the what if scenario where my adopted father didn't adopt me.
そう。なら今日が初めてか。じゃあ少し気を引き締めた方がいいわ。あそこの神父は一筋縄じゃいかないから。
Hey, Tosaka, have you ever checked out the basement? Tosaka starts up the hill. I look up and see what looks like a cross cresting the hill. The church on top of a hill. I never thought I would end up visiting God's house for the first time over something like this. Is it time for Yoro Kobe Shonen?
すごいな、これ。
The church is rather impressive. The grounds seem to cover most of the hilltop, as I am welcomed by a flat and open space. The church itself is not particularly big, but it is overpowering in the way that it seems to tower over the visitors.
シロ、私はここに残ります。
Man, if you think about it, if Saber didn't say this right here, a lot of stuff could have been solved. I know she's like, I'll keep watch outside, but like, what if danger's inside? What if we needed you inside? You could have helped out, and we needed you inside to detect Hirei and tell us that he's the fucker that, you know, was here 10 years ago.
なんでだよ。ここまで来たのに、セイバーだけ置いてけぼりなんてできないだろう。
私は教会に来たのではなく、シロを守るためについてきたのです。シロの目的地が教会であるのなら、これ以上遠くには行かないでしょう。ですから、ここで帰りを待つことにします。
Saber says clearly. It doesn't even seem like she's gonna budge on this, so I'll just have to respect her decision. No!
それじゃあ行ってくる。
はい。誰であろうと気を許さないように、マスター。
Damn it. Damn it. Oh god, it's bright. It is a spacious, solemn chapel. With this many seats, there must be quite a few attendees during service. The priest must be distinguished to be entrusted with a church like this.
どうさか、ここの神父さんというのはどんな人なんだ？
He's a dick.
どんな人かって説明するのは難しいわね。10年来の知人だけど、私だって未だにあいつの性格はつかめないもの。
10年来の知人？それはまた随分と年季が入った関係だな。もしかして親戚か何かか？
Sure, let's go with that.
親戚じゃないけど、私の後見人よ。ついでに言うと、兄弟子にして第二の師っていうところ。
兄弟子って魔術師としての兄弟子？
そうだけど、なんで驚くのよ、そこで。
Heresy, heresy.
神父さんが魔術なんて、そんなのご法度じゃないか。
Mages and the church should be mutually exclusive. The large organization that mages belong to is called the Mages Association. And behind the world's largest religion, the side of Christianity that you wouldn't see if you're living a normal life, is an organization that is ostensibly called the Holy Church. These two seem similar yet different. They cooperate together on the surface, but they have a dangerous relationship where they're always trying to kill each other whenever given the chance. The church hates heretics. They eliminate the inhuman, which includes those who use magecraft. For the church, miracles are only granted to and utilized by saints. Any other who perform miracles are all heretics, all of them. There are no exceptions, whether they belong to the church or not. Also, the higher the position, the more forbidden it is to use any impurity of magecraft. It goes without saying that, for a true believer, the stronger the divine protection, the further one stays away from magecraft. But...
いや、そもそもここの神父さんってこっち側の人だったのか。
Oh yeah, he's one of a kind, alright.
ええ、 聖杯戦争の監督役として派遣されたやつだもの。バリッバリの代行者よ。まあ最も神のご加護があるかどうかは疑問だけど。
Tosaka walks towards the altar. It's bad manners to do that without the priest present, but it's also late at night. I can't imagine he'd be in the chapel. If he's anywhere, it'd be somewhere in the back.
んで、その神父さんはなんて言うんだ。さっきは琴峰とかなんとか言ってたけど。
I ask, following after her. She comes to stand before the altar and turns to me with a conflicted expression.
名前は琴峰綺麗。父さんの教え子でね。もう10年以上顔を合わせてる腐れ縁よ。まあできれば知り合いたくなかったけど。
同感だ。私も死を敬わぬ弟子など持ちたくはなかった。
I do love this beef between them. It's like, man, I'm stuck with you and you're stuck with me and neither of us like each other. Damn. I hear footsteps. He appears from somewhere behind the altar, slowly making his way over. He must have heard us come in.
再三の呼び出しにも応じぬと思えば変わった客を連れてきたな。彼が7人目というわけか、リン。
Hi, Kirei. I'm here for church again.
そう。一応魔術師だけど、中身は点で素人だから見てられなくって。確かマスターになった者はここに届けを出すのが決まりだったわよね。あんたたちが勝手に決めたルールだけど、今回は守ってあげる。
それは結構。なるほど。ではその少年には感謝しなくてはな。
You look like a protagonist with your red hair. Ugh. The priest called Kotomine slowly turns to me. Without realizing, I take a step back. There's no reason for me to be scared. It's not like I feel any hostility from this man either. Oh wait, it's not like oh, okay, sorry. I read that correctly, even though that was written incorrectly. Yet he still had this intimidating presence that makes it feel like lead weights were just heaved onto my shoulders.
私はこの教会を任されている。琴峰綺麗というものだが、君の名は何というのか。
Oh, now that I'm looking out for this, I want to see his reaction.
エミヤシロ。けど、俺はまだマスターなんてものになった覚えはないからな。
I glare at the priest, trying to match his intensity.
エミヤ、シロ。
I'm pretty sure this was the same last time, but like, now kind of like understanding, it's kind of like, yeah, you're Emiya, aren't you? Ooh. The weight I'm feeling changes to a chill. The priest smiles, silently, as if he's come across something pleasant. That smile. I can't think of anything that would compare. Anyways.
エミヤ、よくリンを連れてきてくれた。君がいなければあれは最後までここには訪れなかったろ。
I mean, it does make sense that Tosaka, a mage, would not like to go into the church who deems everyone that is a mage a heretic. The priest walks towards the altar. Tosaka steps away from the altar with a bored expression and moves to stand next to me.
では始めよう。エミヤシロ。君はセイバーのマスターで間違いはないか。
いい。
それは違う。確かに俺はセイバーと契約した。けど、マスターとか聖杯戦争とか、そんなことを言われても俺には点でわからない。マスターっていうのがちゃんとした魔術師がなるものなら、他にマスターを選び直した方がいい。
なるほど。これは重症だ。彼は本当に何も知らないのか、リン。
Yeah, he really doesn't know anything. What do I do with him?
だから素人だって言ったじゃない。そのあたりからしつけてあげて。そういう追い込み得意でしょ、あんた。
Tosaka urges the priest unenthusiastically.
ほう。これはそういうことか。よかろう。お前が私を頼ったのはこれが初めてだ。
Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of similar stuff.
エミヤシロ
I
に
have to
は
listen to all this again. No. Father Kotomine laughs. Their conversations make me uneasy.
まず君の勘違いを正そう。いいか、エミヤシロ。マスターというものは他人に譲れるものではないし、なってしまった以上やめられるものでもない。
That is not true.
その腕に霊樹を刻まれた者は、たとえ何者であろうとマスターを辞めることはできる。
That is also not true.
やめることはできないって。どうしてだい？
霊視とは聖魂でもある。マスターとは与えられた試練だ。都合が悪いからといって放棄することはできん。その痛みからは聖杯を手に入れるまでは解放されない。お前がマスターを辞めたいというのであれば、聖杯を手に入れ斧が望みを叶えるより他はあるまい。お前の望み、そのうちに溜まった泥を全てかき出すこともできる。そうだ、初めからやり直すこととて可能だろうよ。故に望むがいい。もしその時が来るのなら、君はマスターに選ばれた幸運に感謝するのだからな。
I feel dizzy. The priest's words don't make any sense. The more I hear, the more I get confused. But still, his words seem to soak up into my chest, like clot, like blood.
キレ、回りくどい真似はしないで。私は彼にルールを説明してあげてって言ったのよ。誰も傷を開けなんて言ってない。
A voice interrupts the priest's words.
遠坂。
Yeah, Tosaka. That clears my head.
そうか。こういった手合いには何を言っても無駄だからな。せめて勘違いしたまま道徳を拭い去ってやろうと思ったのだが情けは人のためならずとはよく言ったものだ。つい私自身も楽しんでしまったか。
何よ、彼を助けるといいことあるっていうの？あんたに。
あるとも。人を助けるということはいずれ自身を救うということだからな。と今更では本題に戻ろうか。エミヤシロウ。
I think I skipped some stuff by accident. I just pressed A, but I thought I hold it.
君が巻き込まれたこの戦いは聖杯戦争と呼ばれるものだ。7人のマスターが7人のサーバントを用いて繰り広げる争奪戦。
So you're
と
saying
いう
this
こと
is
ぐらいは
a team deathmatch?
民から聞いているか。
聞いてる。7人のマスターで殺し合うっていうふざけた話だろ。
そうだ。だが我らとて好きでこのような非道を行っているわけではない。全ては聖杯を得るにふさわしいものを選抜するための儀式だ。何しろ物が物だからな。所有者の選定にはいくつかの試練が必要だ。
Trials, my ass. If I squint, I might be able to see it like that, but for sure, this priest doesn't think of it as a trial.
待てよ。さっきから聖杯聖杯って繰り返してるけど、それって一体何なんだ？まさか本当にあの聖杯だって言うんじゃないだろうな。
Oh yes, it's that Holy Grail. Well, not really. The Holy Grail, a chalice that is said to have received the blood of Christ, is considered to be one of the most sacred of relics and said to be capable of many miracles. The most well-known legend is that one who obtains the Holy Grail will obtain the world. Tokiwa Tomari, okay, but that's just a myth. It's something that only mostly exists in theory or belief, but not in actual practice. It is true that an object called the Holy Grail, which makes wishes come true, appears in legends and folklore all over the world. But that's the extent of it. Even if it does exist, the Holy Grail is an imaginary power impossible to replicate.
どうなんだ、ことみねきれい。あんたの言う聖杯は本当に聖杯なのか？
もちろんだとも。この町に現れる聖杯は本物だ。その証拠の一つとしてサーバントなどという法外な奇跡が起きているだろう。過去の英霊を呼び出し刺激する。いいな。すでに死者の蘇生に近いこの奇跡は魔法と言える。
Kisaki. If you think about it, it is kind of like a resurrection, yeah. But only if it doesn't really last unless you extract magical energy from people.
これだけの力を持つ聖杯ならば持ち主に無限の力を与えよう。物の心眼などその事実の前には無価値だ。
In other words, he means that even if it's a fake, the authenticity of it would not be questioned if it has more power than the real thing.
いいぜ。仮に聖杯があるとする。けど、ならなんだって聖杯戦争なんてものをさせるんだ。聖杯があるんなら殺し合うことなんてない。それだけすごいものならみんなで分ければいいだろう。
Holy Grail for you! Holy Grail for you! Holy Grail for you!
もっともな意見だが、そんな自由は我々にはない。聖杯を手にする者はただ一人。それは私たちが決めたのではなく、聖杯自体が決めたことだ。7人のマスターを選ぶのも、7人のサーバントを呼び出すのも、全ては聖杯自体が行うこと。これは儀式だと言っただろう。聖杯は自らを持つにふさわしい人間を選び、彼らを競わせてただ一人の持ち主を選定する。それが聖杯戦争。聖杯に選ばれ手に入れるために殺し合う恒例儀式というわけだ。
The priest says it all of the matter of factly. I find myself without an argument as I look down at my left hand. There is a mark that they call this command spells. The priest is saying, trying to say that as long as I have this mark, I can't quit being a master.
納得いかないな。一人だけしか選ばれないにしたって、他のマスターを殺すしかないっていうのは気に食わない。
Meanwhile, Kira is like, let me just chop off someone's arm. Yep, now I am Lancer's master. Ha!
ちょっと待って。殺すしかないっていうのは誤解よ、エミヤ君。別にマスターを殺す必要はないんだから。
Tosaka taps on my shoulder and blows the argument wide open again.
だって殺し合いだって言ったじゃないか。琴峰もそう言ってたぞ。
I'm sorry, boy. I was just talking about what I would like to see.
殺し合いだ。
I like the entertainment. Please kill each other.
綺麗は黙ってて。あのね、で、呼び出すことは私たち魔術。
I keep messing up.
綺麗は黙ってて。あのね、この町に伝わる聖杯っていうのは霊体なの。だから物としてあるわけじゃなくて、特別な儀式で呼び出す。つまり降霊するしかないってわけ。
Alright.
わかる。霊体には霊体しか触れられないんだろう。ああ、だからサー
Oh,
バントが
that's
必要
why
な
we
の
need
か。
it.
そういうこと。ぶっちゃけた話、聖杯戦争っていうのは自分のサーバント以外のサーバントを撤去させるってことよ。だからマスターを殺さなければならないという決まりはないの。
Wait, how did Kira end up touching it? Or maybe just stuff that comes out of it is touchable and contain people. Man, she could have told me that sooner. Jeez, Tosaka and this priest sure do love torturing people. Oh god, you're right about the priest. And Tosaka, she likes it for her own amusement too. Anyways, that's relief. So even if I participate in the Holy Grail War, Tosaka's not gonna die. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna win, but like, I don't know about Tosaka.
なるほど。そういう考えもできるか。ではエミヤシロ、一つ尋ねるが、君は自分のサーバントを倒せると思うか？
Huh? Defeat Saber? No, that's impossible. Magecraft doesn't work on her, and she's an incredibly powerful swordswoman.
ではもう一つ尋ねよう。つまらぬ問いだが、君は自分がサーバントより優れていると思えるか？
Yes, only in willpower though. Huh? What's this guy saying? I can't defeat Saber, so there's no way I can be superior to her. No matter how you phrase it, the answer is still that I'm weaker than my servant. Oh.
そういうことだ。サーバントはサーバントをもってしても破りがたい。ならばどうするか。そら、実に単純な話だろう。サーバントはマスターがいなければ存在できん。いかにサーバントが強力であろうと、マスターが潰されれば、そのサーバントも消滅する。ならば。
Servants can only defeat servants until they don't. Yes, it's a natural solution. You wouldn't pick the hard route. In order to win, the most effective way to kill the servant would be to kill the master, not the servant.
ああ、サーバントを消すためにはマスターを倒した方が早いってのは分かった。けど、それじゃ逆にサーバントが先にやられたらマスターはマスターでなくなるのか。 聖杯に触れられるのはサーバントだけなんだろう。ならサーバントを失ったマスターには価値がない。
いや、霊樹がある限りマスターの権利は残る。マスターとはサーバントと契約できる魔術師のことだ。霊樹があるうちはいくらでもサーバントと契約できる。マスターを失ったサーバントはすぐに消えるわけではない。彼らは体内の魔力が尽きるまでは現世にとどまれる。そういったマスターを失ったサーバントがいれば、サーバントを失ったマスターとて再契約が可能となる。
So we kill Shirou and
戦線
Archer.
復帰ができるというわけだ。
If we kill Shirou and Archer, then Tosaka can claim Saber. Yay!
だからこそマスターはマスターを殺すのだ。下手に生かしておけば新たな障害になる可能性があるからな。
Actually, Shirou doesn't even need to be killed. He just needs to run out of command spells.
じゃあ霊樹を使い切ったら、そうすれば他のサーバントと契約できないし、自由になったサーバントも他のマスターとくっつくだろう。
待って、それは。
それはその通りだ。霊樹さえ使い切ってしまえばマスターの責務からは解放されるな。もっとも強力な魔術を行える霊樹を無駄に使うなどという魔術師がいるとは思えないが、
Yeah, I already kind of wasted one.
いたとしたらそいつは半人前どころかただのふぬけということだろう。
Tosaka also wasted one. Are you calling her an amateur or a coward? Why, yes, I am. The priest laughs, as if he can see right through me. He's getting on my nerves. That priest is making fun of me. He clearly wants to get a rise out of me.
納得がいったか。ならばルールの説明はここまでだ。さて、それでは初めに戻ろう、エミヤ氏。
Back to the beginning.
君はマスターになったつもりはないと言ったが、それは今でも同じなのか。マスターを放棄するというのならそれもよかろう。君が今考えた通り、霊樹を使い切ってセーバーとの契約を立てばよい。その場合、聖杯戦争が終わるまで君の安全は私が保証する。
ちょっと待った。なんだってあんたに安全を保証されなくちゃいけないんだ。自分の身ぐらい自分で守る。
I'll have to protect you because I want your magical engine. I mean, don't go to the basement. But there's also this, I believe there's this white-haired shorty with this giant dude who seems very interested in whether you're a master or not.
私とてお前に構うほど暇ではない。だがこれも決まりでな。私は繰り返される聖杯戦争を監督するために派遣された。故に聖杯戦争による犠牲は最小限にとどめなくてはならないのだ。マスターで亡くなった魔術師を保護するのは監督役として最優先事項なのだよ。
Oh man, what if we sent Ilya here after she lost Berserker, and then Akira's like, yes, the vessel is in my hands.
繰り返される聖杯戦争。
Hold on. That means this happened more than once?
それどういうことだよ。聖杯戦争っていうのは今に始まったことじゃないのか。
Why do you think everyone is so prepared for it?
無論だが、でなければ監督役などというものが派遣されると思うか。この教会は聖遺物を回収する任を帯びる特務局の末端でな。本来は聖十字の調査回収を旨とするが、ここでは聖杯の査定の任を帯びている。極東の地に観測された第726聖杯を調査し、これが正しいものであるのなら回収し、そうでなければ否定しろとな。
Holy shit, 726? That's a lot. I feel like I've already mentioned that. I think I probably said that the first time too, but that's a lot of Holy Grails. I wonder if I've gotten that many Holy Grails in FGO already.
726って聖杯ってのはそんなにたくさんあるのか。
さあ、少なくともらしきものならばそれだけの数があったという。
Oh, there's no way, there's no way.
そしてその中の一つがこの町で観測される聖杯であり、聖杯戦争だ。 記録では200年ほど前が一度目の戦いになっている。以後約50年周期でマスターたちの戦いは繰り返されている。
Of course, yes. The Holy Grail War happens every 50 years until it doesn't.
聖杯戦争はこれで5度目。前回が10年前であるから今までで最短のサイクルということになるが。
正気かお前ら。こんなことを今まで4度も続けてきたって。
まったく同感だ。お前の言う通り連中はこんなことを何度も繰り返してきたのだ。
We want to keep having more because it keeps selling, selling the game. It's a really popular IP. We should have more Holy Grail Wars. In fact, we have many in different universes. Have you heard of the Magical Girl universe?
そう。過去繰り返された聖杯戦争はことごとく苛烈を極めてきた。マスターたちは斧が欲望に突き動かされ魔術師としての教えを忘れただ無差別に殺し合いを行った。君も知っていると思うが魔術師にとって魔術を一般社会で使用することは第一の罪悪だ。魔術師は斧が正体を人々に知られてはならないのだからな。
Hey, I saw it.
だが過去のマスターたちはそれを破った。
They had to make a lot of these gas explosions happen.
魔術協会は彼らを戒めるために監督役を派遣したがそれが間に合ったのは3度目の聖杯戦争でな。その時に派遣されたのが私の父というわけだが納得がいったか。
You know, we did actually see Kirei's father in the previous Holy Grail War in Fate Zero. So yeah.
監督役が必要な理由は分かった。けど今の話からするとこの聖杯戦争っていうのはとんでもなくタチが悪いものなんじゃないのか。
ほう、タチが悪いとは。
だって以前のマスターたちは魔術師のルールを破るような奴らだったんだろ。
Breaking the rules is bad.
なら仮に聖杯があるとして最後まで勝ち残った奴が聖杯を私利私欲で使うような奴だったらどうする。平気で人を殺すような奴にそんなものが渡ったらまずいだろ。
It'd be really bad if it was given to someone like you.
魔術師を監視するのが教会の仕事ならあんたはそういう奴を罰するべきじゃないのか。
I asked with a glimmer of hope. However, as expected, Kirei Kotomine laughs.
まさか私利私欲で動かぬ魔術師などおるまい。我々が管理するのは聖杯戦争の決まりだけだ。その後のことなど知らん。どのような人格が聖杯を手に入れようが教会は関与しない。
そんなバカな。じゃあ聖杯を手に入れたマスターが最悪な奴だったらどうするんだよ。
困るな。だが私たちではどうしようもない。持ち主を選ぶのは聖杯だ。そして聖杯に選ばれたマスターを止める力など私たちにはない。何しろ望みを叶える暁だ。手に入れたものはやりたい放題だろうさ。しかしそれが嫌だというのならお前が勝ち残ればいい。他人を当てにするよりはその方が何よりも確実だろう。
Nah, I'd give up. Kotomine is trying to hold back his laughter. He seems to enjoy how I'm not able to accept being a master.
どうした少年。今のはいいアイデアだと思うのだが。
そんなの余計なお世話だ。第一、俺には戦う理由がない。聖杯なんてものに興味はないし、マスターなんて言われても実感が湧かない。
ほう。では聖杯を手に入れた人間が何をするか、それによって最悪が起きたとしても興味はないのだな。
それは。
I don't have anything to say. Damn it. Everything this guy says is just like a beatdown. He just delivers blow after blow of harsh truth and doesn't let up at all.
理由がないのならそれ
He's
も
beating you with facts and logic. Oh shit.
10年前の出来事にもお前は関心を持たないのだな。
Oh no, he's trying to trigger me.
そうだ。前回の聖杯戦争の最後にな。 ふさわしくないマスターが聖杯に触れた。そのマスターが何を望んでいたかは知らん。我々にわかるのはその時に残された災害の爪痕だけだ。
I don't know what that master wished for, he says calmly. The fire. For one moment, the hell appeared in the back of my mind.
待ってくれ。まさか。
そうだ。この町に住む者なら誰もが知っている出来事だよ。エミやシロ、死傷者500名。焼け落ちた建物は実に134棟。未だもって原因不明とされるあの火災こそが聖杯戦争による爪痕だ。
I feel nauseous. My vision blurs. I can't focus anymore. It feels like I'm gonna pass out. I force myself to stand firm before I completely lose control. My teeth clench as I stave off oblivion. Anger boils within me, and I use that to fight against the rising nausea.
エミヤ君、どうしたのよ。いきなり顔面真っ白にしちゃって。そりゃあんまり気持ちのいい話じゃなかったけど、ほら、なんなら少し休んだりする？
Yeah, can I just leave? I don't want to be here no more. I must have looked awfully pale. Though this must really be something else for Tosaka to be that worried about me.
心配無用だ。遠坂の変な顔を見たら治った。
ちょっと、それどういう意味？
Oh man, I actually remember this from like 20... what was it? Like 20 episodes ago? Holy shit, it's been a while.
いや、タイはないんだ。言葉通りの意味だから気にするな。
ならいいけど、余計に悪いじゃない、このド変僕。
Ugh! And with that, the supposed #1 model student Rin Tosaka smacks me upside the head, which is just enough. The nausea and anger from earlier disappears altogether. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. 本当に助かったから、あんまりいじめないでくれ、遠坂。今はもう少し聞かなくちゃいけないことがある。
Tosaka looks like she isn't through with me, but acquiesces.
ほう。まだ質問があるのか。いいぞ。言いたいことは全て言ってしまえ。
I also have one more questions of my own. Are you two dating? I have to know because I am her guardian. And if you do get together, you're gonna have to call me daddy. Okay, father, daddy, Kotomine. He ought to know what I'm gonna say, but he seems to enjoy needling me to say it aloud. Bring it on. I'm not gonna back
じゃ
down.
あ聞く。あんた、聖杯戦争は今回が5回目だって言ったな。なら
当然だろう。そう毎回全滅などという決めは起きん。
じゃあ
早まるな。手に入れるだけならば簡単だ。何しろ聖杯自体はこの教会で管理している。
Then I'm gonna do it now.
手に取るだけならば私は毎日触れているぞ。
The Holy Grail is in this church?
もっともそれは器だけだ。中身が空なのだよ。先ほどリンが言っただろう。聖杯とは霊体だと。この教会に保管してあるのは極めて精巧に作られた聖杯のレプリカだ。これを触媒にして本物の聖杯を降霊させ願いを叶える杯にする。そうだな。マスターとサーバントの関係に近いか。なあ、そうやって一時的に本物となった聖杯を手にした男は確かにいた。
And that was Kiritsugu.
じゃあ聖杯は本物だったのか。あ、いや、手にしたっていうそいつは一体どうなったんだ。
He fucking adopted a stupid redhead and died 5 years later. Oh man, this sounds awfully familiar, but I don't know who that is.
どうにもならん。その聖杯は完成には至らなかった。バカな男がつまらぬ干渉に流された結果だよ。
Huh? I don't know where his high and mighty attitude went. Suddenly, he casts his eyes down and looks regretful.
どういうことだ。聖杯は現れたんじゃないのか。
聖杯を表すだけならば簡単だ。 7人のサーバントが揃い、時間が経てば聖杯は現れる。リンの言う通り、確かに他のマスターを殺める必要などないのだ。だがそれでは聖杯は完成しない。あれは自らを得るにふさわしい持ち主を選ぶ。故に戦いを回避した男には聖杯など手に入らなかった。
Oh, a man who avoided battle could not and did not obtain it.
要するに他のマスターと決着をつけずに聖杯を手に入れても無意味ってことでしょ。前回一番初めに聖杯を手に入れたマスターはアマちゃんだったのよ。敵のマスターとは戦いたくないなんて言って聖杯から逃げたんだから。
Tosaka spits out, looking away from Kotomine. I wonder who she's talking about. No way. So does that mean Kotomine was one of the masters in the last war, and he obtained the Holy Grail but refused to fight and retired?
コトミネ、あんた戦わなかったのか。
No, yeah, definitely not.
途中まで戦いはした。だが判断を間違えた。結果として私は空の聖杯を手にしただけだ。
Just like, yeah, I definitely didn't have one of the best fights in the series ever.
もっとも私ではそれが限界だったろう。何しろ他のマスターたちはどいつもこいつも化け物揃いだったからな。私は真っ先にサーバントを失い、そのまま父に保護されたよ。思えば監督役の息子がマスターに選ばれるなど、その時点であってはならぬことだったのだ。
Frickin' rigged.
父はその折に亡くなった。以後私は監督役を引き継ぎ、この教会で聖杯を守っている。
Saying that, this priest named Kirei Kotomine turned away. Following his gaze leads to the symbol of worship towering over us.
話はここまでだ。聖杯を手にする資格がある者はサーバントを従えたマスターのみ。君たち7人が最後の一人となった時、聖杯はおのずと勝者のもとに現れよう。その戦い、聖杯戦争に参加するかの意思をここで決めよう。
The priest requests my final decision as he looks down at me. I'm at a loss for words. Until this very moment, I had no reason to fight, but now I have a reason and the will to accompany it. Although, is this really what I want?
まだ迷っているの。いいか。マスターというものはなろうとしてなれるものではない。そこにいるリンは長く魔術師として修練してきたが、だからといってマスターになるのが決定されていたわけではないのだ。決定されていたものがあるとすれば、それは心構えができていたかいないかだけだろう。マスターに選ばれるのは魔術師だけだ。魔術師ならばとうに覚悟などできていよう。それがないというのならば仕方があるまい。お前もお前を育てた種も出来損ないだ。
Oh shit.
そんな魔術師に戦われても迷惑だからな。今ここでレイジを消してしまえ。
You should remove your command steals right now. You should kill yourself right now. Huh? This isn't even a question now. I refuse to run. To be honest, this Master and Holy Grail war stuff doesn't feel real at all. Even so, if I had to choose between fighting or running away, I would never run away. Oh shit. Wait, last time they gave us a choice and then we got a bad end because we got squished by Ilya. But this time, they're not doing that. The priest even said it. If I'm a mage, I should be prepared. So I need to get together. Even if I'm an amateur, I'm still a mage. If I decide that I'm going to be a champion of justice and following Shirou Emiya's footsteps after admiring him for so long.
マスターとして戦う。10年前の火事の原因が聖杯戦争だって言うなら、俺はあんな出来事を2度も起こさせるわけにはいかない。
Yeah, they don't let you give up. I don't know why. Huh. The priest must have liked my answer as he is smiling with satisfaction. I threw away all my hesitation. I've got to man up and fight. I said I would do it, and so I'll face this on my pride as a mage.
それでは君をセーバーのマスターと認めよう。この瞬間に今回の聖杯戦争は受理された。これよりマスターが残り一人になるまでこの町における魔術戦を許可する。各々が自身の誇りに従い存分に競い合え。
Why do you only get to say it to two of the masters instead of all of them? The priest's words echoed throughout the church. Although there's no real purpose to his declaration, only Tosaka and I heard his words. This man just carried out his own little ceremony, ringing the starting bell.
決まりね。それじゃあ帰るけど、私も一つぐらい質問していい？キレ。
構わんよ。これが最後かもしれんのだ。大抵の疑問には答えよ。
それじゃあ遠慮なく。キレ、あんた見届け役なんだから、他のマスターの情報ぐらいは知ってるんでしょ？こっちは教会のルールに従ってあげたんだから、それぐらい教えなさい。
Just share the deets, please. You want me to win, right? I'm a good little student. You would never hurt me, right?
それは困ったな。教えてやりたいのは山々だが、私も詳しくは知らんのだ。
I am definitely not one of them myself.
エミやシロウも含め、今回は正規の魔術師が少ない。私が知り得るマスターは2人だけだ。エミやシロウを加えれば3人か。
I know of 3. Yeah, the 3 in this room.
あ、そう。なら呼び出された順番ならわかるでしょ。仮にも監視役なんだから。
うん。1番手はバーサーか。
Ilya?
2番手はキャスターだな。
Someone who died.
あとはそう大差はない。先日にアーチャー、
Good.
そして数時間前にセイバーが呼び出された。
And Shirou.
そう。それじゃあこれで。
正式に聖杯戦争が開始されたということだ。リム、聖杯戦争が終わるまではこの教会に足を運ぶことは許されない。
So, like, hypothetically speaking, what if someone just like, what if like Gilgamesh Enuma Elish's the freaking church, like it just explodes? Not very safe, you know.
許されるとしたらそれは
Like, would the entire holy church come after them?
保護を願う場合のみでしょ。それ以外にあんたを頼ったら減点ってことね。
Kind of think of it, Shirou did come by when he wasn't eliminated twice, actually. So it's technically not against the rules to come stop by and just have a chat with Kirei, your good old pal.
そうだ。おそらく君が勝者になるだろうが、減点がついては教会が黙っていない。連中はつまらない論議の末、君から聖杯を奪い取るだろう。私としては最悪の展開だ。
エセ神父、教会の人間が魔術協会の肩を持つのね。
私は神に仕える身だ。
I serve the
教会に
Lord.
仕えているわけではない。
よく言うわ。だからエセなのよ、あんたは。
Tosaka turns her back to Kirei Kotomine. With that, she makes her way towards the exit without saying goodbye.
おい、そんなんでいいのか、遠坂。あいつお前の兄弟子なんだろ。なら
No, I feel like he's gonna stab me in another timeline, so I should give you my dagger and so you can stab him. So you sure you want to leave it like this without a proper farewell?
いいわよ、そんなの。むしろ縁が切れてせいせいするぐらいだもの。そんなことよりあなたも外に出なさい。もうこの教会に用はないから。
Tosaka crosses the chapel and, without stopping, really does leave without so much as a goodbye. I sigh and follow Tosaka, and then... Huh, I feel a presence behind me and I can't help but turn around. You... Whoa! He crossed the distance before I knew it to loom over me.
なんだよ。まだなんかあるっていうのか。
You're a little bit too close. I kinda need an adult. Though I can't help but take a step back. Just as I thought, I'm no good with this guy. It's like we're incompatible or on a different wavelength. I'm not fond of the feeling.
話がないなら帰るからな。
I head towards the exit, trying to escape his stare. As I go,
喜べ少年。
Yorokobe Shonen.
君の願いはようやく叶う。
So the priest says, as if he's an oracle. Those words are they really what I've been feeling deep down?
何をいきなり。
分かっていたはずだ。明確な悪がいなければ君の望みは叶わない。たとえそれが君にとって容認し得ぬものであろうと、正義の味方には倒すべき悪が必要だ。
My vision's about to go black. The priest says it. My wish is the same time noble. Wait. My wish is at the same time noble and shameful. Yes, the desire is to protect something is the same as wanting a threat to harm it. But there's no way I would wish for something like that. I don't remember wishing anything like that. That just means my aspirations and ideals have a contradiction. It's kind of funny because his wish has a contradiction. If he actually used the Holy Grail War to fulfill his dream and become like a champion of justice, that's probably exactly what would have happened. The Grail would have been like, oh, you want to solve problems? I'll give you problems, alright. Good thing you have an enemy to face now. That's what the priest is saying. His words are like a dagger to my gut.
何？取り繕うことはない。君の葛藤は人間としてとても正しい。
The priest smiles joyfully. I shake off his words and head towards the exit.
さらばだ、エミヤ氏。
Farewell, Emiya Shirou.
最後の忠告になるが、帰り道には気をつけたまえ。これより君の世界は一変する。君は殺し、殺される側の人間になった。その身はすでにマスターなのだ。
You know, I heard from a flower that this world is kill or be killed. Those words are a parting shot as I hastily make my way out. It's windy. I suppose part of it is being atop a hill. The breeze is stronger than below, and the chill that pierces my cheeks has a stronger bite.
Shirou, 話は終わりましたか?
Yeah, it was very, very long. Oh man, a lot of it was. I've heard this before. Another route in your route. All right, so okay, yeah, we're fighting Berserker again. Man, that was just 3 events. It's super long.
事情は嫌っていうほど思い知らされた。聖杯戦争のこともマスターのこともな。
Too bad I didn't get to learn about 10 years ago.
それでは。
She leans forward and pierces me with a stare. That's only natural. The decision that I make is her business too.
俺に務まるかどうかはわからないけど、マスターとして戦うって決めた。半人前な男で悪いんだけど、俺がマスターってことに納得してくれるか？
納得するも何もありません。あなたは初めから私のマスターです。この身はあなたの剣になると誓ったではないですか。
Yeah. The moment flitters through my mind.
そうだったな。セイバーがそう言ってくれると助かる。
I took a deep breath and faced Saber again.
それじゃあ握手しよう。これからよろしく。
Counting on you, Saber. I extend my right hand, not the one with my command spells. I don't know anything about the relationship between master and servant and what we need to do moving forward, but at the very least, I want to start out on the right foot.
セイバー。
What is this action of shaking
もしかし
hands?
て握手はダメか？
いいえ、そんなことはありません。ただ突然だったので驚きました。
Saber says as she takes my hand in hers.
今一度誓いましょう。あなたの身に霊樹がある限り、この身はあなたの剣になると。
And when you don't have her command spells, that means that I have either been taken control of by someone else, and I am forced to attack you, or I have fallen in love with you, and I will disappear in 5 seconds.
よくわからないけど頼む。
Since Saber is so serious, I nod along. Come to think of it, this is an odd sight. Under the stars of the winter night, which, you know, are actually pretty clear, I'm shaking hands with a girl I just met and exchanging words like some magical contract.
その分じゃ放っておいても良さそうね。あなたたち。
You know, you kind of were making a magical contract because that's what a master-servant relationship is. Tosaka, you're still here? I hastily let go of her hand. When I turn around, there's Tosaka and that knight in the red coat just standing there.
仲い
This
い
is
じゃない。
awkward.
さっきまでは話もしなかったのに大した変わりようね。何？ セイバーのことは完全に信頼したってわけ？
It's more like I realize we're in the same sinking boat.
いや、そういうわけじゃないけど、いや、そういうことになるのか。まだセイバーのことは何も知らないけど、これから一緒にやってくんだから。
そう。ならせいぜい気を張りなさい。あなたたちがそうなった以上、私たちも容赦しないから。
Alright, last time we teamed up because we were like, yeah, we gotta work together to beat Ilya because Berserker's just too much of a monster. But are they gonna have a reason to team up this time around? Because like, the reason she wanted to do that is because, you know, Archer was out of the count. He had to spend so much time healing that he wasn't ready until like day 8. So she kind of needed to team up with someone, but will she need to in this route? Huh? I tilt my head. It takes me a second for it to sink in.
あのね、私たち敵同士だって理解してる？
Sorry, Archer just standing there not moving is kind of funny. He's like, hey guys, I'm still here too.
ここまで連れてきてあげたのは、あなたがまだ敵にもなっていなかったからよ。けど、これでエミヤ君もマスターの一人でしょ？なら、やるべきことは一つしかないと思うけど。
Tosaka did the same thing last time where it's like we're enemies now, but when we fought Ilya together, she literally risked her life and honestly sacrificed herself in order to try to protect Shirou in one of the endings, and it didn't work. Well, that's true, but
なんでさ、俺、遠坂と喧嘩するつもりはないぞ。
I don't want to fight you because I like you.
やっぱりそうきたか。
Damn it, he's so
参っ
stupid.
たな。これじゃあ連れてきた意味がないじゃない。
He's so goddamn stupid. What do I do with him? Tosaka drops her shoulders.
リン、
何？私がいいって言うまで口出しはしない約束でしょ？はーちゃん。
それは承知しているが、このままでは拉致が開くまい。相手の覚悟など確かめるまでもない。倒しやすい敵がいるのなら遠慮なく叩くべきだ。
そんなこと言われなくても分かってるけど。
I know, you don't have to tell me that, Baka.
分かっているのなら行動に移せ。それとも何か？君はまたその男に情けをかけるのか？まさかとは思うが
He's like, ooh.
そういう事情ではあるまいな。
Ooh.
そんなわけないでしょ。ただこいつには借りがあるじゃない。それを返さない限り気持ちよく戦えないだけよ。
また何にな。では私は消えるぞ。借りとやらを返したのなら呼んでくれ。
Honestly, it's more like Shirou kind of owes her. Actually, I think the way Tosaka feels is like, man, I should have made sure that if we were to get into a fight, this fight with Lancer, we should have done it in a place where nobody was at. I forgot to check, so that was my fault. But I do feel like Shirou owes you more. Bye-bye. The Red Knight Archer disappears. Or rather, I just can't see him anymore. According to Tosaka, servants are spirits. Saber says she can't turn to spirit form, but I'm sure she could easily if she was Tosaka's servant, since Tosaka is a functional master. Well, aside from that...
なあ、遠坂。借りって、もしかしてさっきのことか？
そうよ。形はどうあれ、エミヤ君はレイジを使ってセイバーを止めたでしょ。だから、少しは遠慮してあげなくちゃバランスが悪いってこと。
I'm just imagining Shiro's like, but you also saved my life, so like, more like I owe you. She's like, alright, the gun's out, then I'm fucking killing you.
バランスって、妙なことにこだわるんだな、遠坂は。
ええ、分かってるわ。こんなの心の贅肉だって理解してるわよ。けどしょうがないじゃない。私、借りっぱなしって嫌いなんだから。
She snorts and turns away.
けど、こんなのは期間限定のサービスなんだ
Or
か
a
ら。
limited time deal.
明日になったら容赦しないから、せいぜいセーバーと作戦でも立てなさい。
つまり、サービスは今日いっぱいってわけか？
そうよ。まあ、ここまで連れてきたのは私だし、町に戻るぐらいまでは面倒見てあげるわ。
She's coming with us this time too. With that, Tosaka starts walking without looking back at us.
行きましょう、シロ。彼女の言う通り、ここに長居するのは良くない。
The vibes here are not pleasant. Let's go home. I nod to Saber and follow Tosaka. The three of us descend the hill. It might be because Tosaka took the lead, but we make our way back without any conversation. There's a simple forked road ahead of us. One path leads to the main street, others going towards the front of Shinto Station, and the other leads to the big bridge connecting to Miyama. Tosaka stops in front of the intersection.
なんだよ。いきなり立ち止まって。帰るなら橋の方だろ？
悪いけど、ここからは一人で帰って。
Oh, she's not coming with us this time. Oh, finally, sorry. It's just this entire episode I was a little bit zoned out and also messing up a little bit. But like, I was just so tired of like repeating a lot of the same stuff. But I feel like it's necessary because there's just minor differences. But for the past hour and a half, I feel like I've just been going through the same thing that I did 20 episodes ago.
エミヤ君にかまけてて忘れてたけど、私だって暇じゃないの。せっかくシントにいるんだから探し物の一つもして帰るわ。
探し物って他のマスターか？
そう。あなたがどう思っているか知らないけど、私はこの時をずっと待っていた。7人のマスターが揃って聖杯戦争っていう殺し合いが始まるこの夜をね。ならここでおとなしく帰るなんて選択肢はないでしょ。セイバーを倒せなかった分、他のサーバントでも仕留めないと気が済まないわ。
There's no hesitation in Tosaka's eyes. That made me realize Tosaka is a mage. Her knowledge and attitude as a mage are set. I wonder why.
だからここでお別れよ。義理は果たしたし、これ以上一緒にいると何かと面倒でしょ。きっぱり別れて、明日からは敵同士にならないと。
Oh, wait, but I don't wanna encounter Ilya alone. She's scary. Why does she have this part of her that's the opposite of a mage? Tosaka didn't explain the rules out of a sense of duty. She just wanted to be fair, and after figuring out my circumstance, supported me. So now that the situation is clear, it goes back to how it was before. As a master, I will be a target for battle from now on. Despite all that, Tosaka made sure to clear the air first. For her, everything that happened tonight was unnecessary. It'll be a pain if we're just on each other's face. If that's how she really feels, she wouldn't have gotten involved to begin with. But she isn't dumb, so she must have known that this is how it would go. And yet she still helped out, all without thinking about the cost or benefit. The Tosaka in front of me is so different from the one I see at school. Even putting it nicely, she's harsh and cranky, a real sourpuss. And so different from what she normally projects that makes me want to scream. What's with you? Oh, what's up with the way you act at school? Man, she's almost like a fraud. Yet still, Tosaka Rin is exactly how everyone thought she was.
トサカ、いいやつなんだな。
Oh, Shirou, you're complimenting me. Oh, fine, I'll go a little bit further with you on your way home.
は？何よ突然。おだてたって手は抜かないわよ。
I know that. Because she won't go easy on me, it'd be a pain to also be on the lookout for me, and, because she won't go easy on me, it'll be a pain to also be on the lookout for me. That's what she's saying.
知ってる。けど、できれば敵同士にはなりたくない。俺、お前みたいなやつは好きだ。
I actually do remember Shirou saying that last time, and she's gonna be like, what? For some reason, Tosaka falls silent. These deserted suburbs, the church that looms in the distance, and the stillness of the foreigner cemetery that spreads over the hills feels strangely warm now.
とにかく、
Oh, she's blushing!
サーバントがやられたら迷わずさっきの教会に逃げ込みなさいよ。そうすれば命だけは助かるんだから。
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
気が引けるけど、一応聞いておく。けど、そんなことにはならないだろう。どう考えてもセイバーより俺の方が短命だ。
Foreshadowing for 5 minutes later. Tosaka reacts strangely again. She lets out a deep sigh as if she's fed up with me and glances at Saber.
いいわ。これ以上の忠告は本当に感情移入になっちゃうから言わない。せいぜい気をつけなさい。いくらセーバーが優れているからってマスターであるあなたがやられちゃったらそれまでなんだから。
Tosaka turns around and starts walking towards Shinto. However, she stops dead in her tracks as if she saw a ghost.
ねえ、お話は終わり？
Okay. I was like, wait, if Tosaka leaves, I don't remember that happening. Oh, okay, yeah, she wasn't able to leave. Okay, there we go. A youthful voice echoes through the night. A sing-song voice is unmistakably that of a young girl. My line of sight is focused on the top of the hill. There. Is this motherfucker again? I don't know when the sky is cleared, but the moon shines brightly in the night. The shadow is long and monstrous, like a demon in a picture book. Amidst the silhouettes of this townscape, through the late night gloom, something terrible stands. Is it the same? Okay, no, we saw this CG before, I think. Tosaka mumbles a word that I'm not familiar with. Even if I don't know what that means, I can tell that the giant is something different altogether. That thing isn't human. Then it's one of the beings called servants, just like Saber and the others. Dang. Yep, I remember this CG. It was a thumbnail I used once. Konbanwa, my younger brother. The girl says, smiling. The innocence sends a chill down my spine. The dissonance between her and that monstrous shape behind her makes me feel like I'm living a nightmare. What I said earlier about a chill down my spine is underselling it. The chill reaches every part of me, deep into my consciousness. That thing is a monster. I'm not even looking directly at it, but its very presence is making it hard to move. But it doesn't have an EX rank noble phantasm, does it? She clicks her tongue and glares at the monster above us. From her back alone, I can tell that she's just as terrified as I am, but also determined not to lose to that thing. Oh shit! Archer's gonna do Archer stuff! Let's go! Her voice is barely more than a whisper. The unmaterialized knight gives his response. I have a meat shield, a very, very voluntary meat shield who will jump in front of blows. He must have nodded to that. The presence hanging around Tosaka vanishes instantly. Damn, right to it, okay. A playful laugh. The girl gives a polite bow, incongruous to the entire situation. Oh, hello. She seems familiar with the name and wavers in place. The girl smiles happily in response to Tosaka's reaction and says, Gotcha, eh? Pasaka! Oh, she said it! She crones to the monster behind her. The gigantic figure flies through the air. This berserker comes tearing down from the top of the hill almost faster than I can follow. Whee! Oh, in the moonlight, we got support this time, yeah! A shower of bullet things rain onto the... Sorry, bullet things are kind of got me. Bullet things rain onto the onrushing giant like shooting stars. So, this is supernatural accuracy at work. The silver light peppering the giant are arrows. That's probably underselling it though. It's more like strafing fire from a machine gun. Each blow is powerful enough to pierce bedrock. 8 shots of that. The barrage is more than powerful enough to reduce a house to smoking rubble. But it fucking bounces off because it wasn't A rank. The giant is completely unaffected. The swords flash. The massive sword wielded by Berserker amidst a hail of arrows. And the sword of Saber, who rushes to meet him, collides with a deafening clang, sending sparks flying. The two blades strain against each other. In spite of Berserker's overwhelming strength, Saber does not give ground. Oh man, this seems kind of weird. It just seems like she got sliced a bajillion times. Silver lights flash through the darkness. Just how much magical energy is stored inside of that small body of hers? She's clearly weaker, but she doesn't budge an inch. She blocks, parries, and cuts through the whirlwind of attacks from the giant's massive sword. The spectacle takes my breath away, and I'm not alone at that. Oh, Oh, Ilya's like, whoa! Tosaka and the Giant's master stands beside me, watching in fascination as the fight unfolds. Another silver light flashes across the battlefield in response to Tosaka's command. Oh my god, it's 4v2 now! Or at least it's kind of more like 2v1, but still! We have Archer back up, yes! Another 8 flashes of light, let's go! It drives viciously into the Giant's temple. Archer's arrow impacted the Giant with all the force of an artillery shell. No matter how strong the Giant might be, there's no way it won't do some real damage. Headshot! Saber follows up with a slash from her invisible sword. However, that headshot did nothing. No head! A savage counterattack strikes with such force that Saber is sent flying. Woo! Saber slides across the asphalt. The black whirlwind surges after her. Silver lights burst all around in an attempt to obstruct the whirlwind. It does nothing. 3 arrows strike the Giant's forehead with perfect precision, only to disappear. That's God Hand at work there. That's God Hand. The Giant does not stop. Saber catches his attack on her blade. My stream does nothing. The sheer force of Berserker's blows is such that even though Saber blocks it, she slams to the ground with a tremendous thud. Is she feeling dizzy? Saber's on her knees, not moving. The girl's voice echoes across the battlefield. The black Giant charges towards Saber with terrifying speed. It's doing nothing though! Tosaka yells as she starts running. She must be intending to help Saber. Tosaka runs up the hill and takes what looks like a rock in hand. Okay, I thought that was Archer shooting arrows. I'm like, how the fuck did the arrows make that trajectory? She throws obsidian stone into the air and a storm of silver light rains from the sky. The attack doesn't even slow Berserker's charge. What a monster! Even I can see how absurdly strong he is now. Strong isn't even big enough word for that monster. It must be protected by some kind of law of immortality woven with an insane amount of magical energy. Those arrows, less than mosquitoes. It's literally nothing. The girl's voice carries clearly to me. The Giant swings his huge sword and Saber blocks bravely, but the fourth of the blow flings her away once again. Woo! She's blown away dozens of meters up the hill. Saber is sent in a perfectly straight line like a pitcher's fastball before smashing into the barren road. She must be dead. She might have survived one blow, but there's no way she's okay after receiving 2 blows from that Giant's large sword. No chance. The dark whirlwind surges towards her. It's already over. Hasn't that thing had enough? Still, the monstrous thing charges across the barren road. She's going to die. Even if somehow Saber's still alive, she'll die here and now. And so long as I'm here, I'm dead too. I can't see Tosaka, but I can hear her. She went after Berserker. Even after this monster is unscathed from so many powerful attacks, she means to keep fighting it? Yeah, damn it. Okay, I do remember. So I remember the 2014 uvotable UBW. Oh my god, Fate Stay Night. Oh god, it's got a lot of titles. That anime a little bit better than the 2006 anime. I think I've only watched it once or twice, but it's it's only a decade ago instead of 2 decades ago. So I do remember staying or like going after them or staying here instead of running away. I'm pretty sure running away is going to lead to a bad end or something. So I want to do that first. All right. Tosaka's right. Saber risked her life to draw Berserker away. I need to escape from here and wait for Saber to return. Bye! Alright, I got home. Oh man, you said it was an hour. It took me like 15 minutes. I hurried across the bridge from Shinto and run home. I never once looked back. Whether out of fear or of a non-existent pursuer or guilt of leaving Saber behind, I'm not sure. Either way, I run for my life, my eyes fixed on the road ahead of me. Home. My safe haven. Surely no servant will ever attack me here, even though it happened this morning. Twice. I mean, not this morning, it's like 2 hours ago. The living room is just as I left it. The air has remained still since Lancer's attack and Tosaka coming over. I go over the repaired window. I find 2 small pieces of glass on the floor. Tosaka must have missed them.
ガラスに隙間はないか。足りない分はどうやって取り繕ったんだろう、あいつ。
I muttered to myself. For some reason, I don't feel like turning on the light. I hide in the darkness as if to conceal my weakness. What should I be thinking about? What should I be saying? I'm running away from these things. The person who was here in this room until a few hours ago, the person who was beside me until a few minutes ago. I should be asking myself whether it was right to leave those 2 behind, but I can't seem to do anything but hide in this darkness. The clock strikes 3 a.m. It's been 30 minutes since then. Whatever the outcome, the battle's probably over by now. I should go back. I pull myself together and look up to turn on the light. Suddenly, a sharp pain sears the back of my left hand, then disappears.
霊樹が軽く。
Fuck! The color has faded from the command spell. The shape remains, but the bright red color that proves I'm Saber's master has disappeared. I know instinctively what that means.
セイバー
Saber's dead. I follow my instincts and run out of the darkness where I've been hiding. We're going back! I run outside. I know I'm too late. Even so, I run as fast as I can back to where I left Saber. Something I can't see lashes from ahead and impales my heart.
いや、運がねえよな、実際。
You know, I thought we were gonna get killed by Berserker, but no, it's Lancer stabbing us in the heart for the it's Lancer killing us for the 3rd time. I know you didn't kill us the 2nd time, but still. Lancer, what are you doing camping at my place? I can't hear too well. There's something in front of me, something protruding from my chest. I just can't make out what.
誰の話かって？決まってるだろ。つまんねえマスター引いちまったサーバントの話さ。
This is really interesting because, like, here it's ... but Lancer has lines. And here I'm like, ugh! He's like,
決まってるだろ。つまんねえマスター引いちまったサーバントの話さ。
He's talking about his master, something. The something in front of me sneers and tells me I'm an idiot. It's laughing at me and saying that there's no reason for me to be alive after I've lost my servant. That's right. Shirou Emiya dies the moment he loses Saber. Without Saber, I have no means of protecting myself. I can't possibly survive. I'm all alone now. I hadn't realized it, but I am. And this is where that's brought me. This would have happened the same whether I was at home or wherever I might have tried to run. My consciousness fades away. I don't know who it is. I don't care whether that thing is piercing my heart is a spear or an arrow. It doesn't matter whether I die here or now or tomorrow, because now that my command spells have faded, my life is essentially over. Dead end. Alright, that's the first dead, actually technically the second if you think about it, because we already had another one in the future, but first dead end in UBW. Oh, we got doors. Tiger Dojo. Tiger's like, yo man, I've seen some shit. Don't lie, you're still wearing your gym track shoe, whatever, the gym suit, and Tiger's still wearing her usual dojo stuff. Where's the budget? Anyways.
激動の遠坂さんルートが始まったけど、イリアちゃん、何か言うことある？
So as you can tell from the banner, we have Tosaka's hairstyle. So yeah, UBW is Tosaka's route. Oh man, I'm kind of looking forward to this because I've developed, as I said many times throughout the series, I've developed a much better appreciation for Tosaka's character, and I'm really looking forward to seeing in her own route whether or not that'll just, you know, keep going up. Ilya, it's your fault I die even though you weren't the one who killed me.
反省するように。確かにタイトルインは変わったみたいだけど、内容は以前のまま。むしろ。第2部になって連中の長領が目立ち始めたようね。てこ入れ？
We're all crazy.
そうね。 私はともかくタイガはキャラ的にちょっと弱いもの。やっぱりこれからは私をメインにしてタイガはゲスト扱いにした方が。
Oh, that deserves a thwack.
今回のデッドエンドであるが
Oh, so quick.
原因は何かな？造反員1号。
はーい、シローが臆病風に吹かれたからね。
You're a coward.
あ、星は不明なまます。
Oh, yeah, it's unknown. Yeah, of course.
屋敷を出た途端不意打ちで殺されたのよね。
Come to think of it, without voice acting, I don't think I would have been able to tell. Actually, no. No, I would have been able to tell who it was because they said it was a stab through the chest. Although, you know, a lot of people could do that. There's one main culprit that I feel like would do that, which would be Lancer. Technically, whatchamacallit, Caster had something that stabbed people, but I don't think it would go straight through since Shirou felt it from his back, but went through his chest. What was the other servants again? I mean, yeah.
今回はアーチャーが健在なんだから強気でバーサーカーと戦わないと。以前やられた借りを返しちゃいなさい。
ふーん、そううまくいくかしら。アーチャーがどこの英雄だろうとまだ私を倒せるほどの勢力じゃないと思うけどね。
Yeah, surely we'll never find out who that is.
勝負はやってみなくちゃわからないわ。今回はセーバーちゃんルートとは違うんだから。
そうなら結果を見てみましょう。急増のコンビが私相手にどこまで戦えるかどうかをね。
本性出し始めたな。
It's the devil child. Man, I like when she said that one line just now.
急増のコンビが私相手にどこまで戦えるかどうかをね。
Like the latter part of the line, you can just hear like their actual voice. Usually they're really like, ah, their voice is always going really high for Ilya to try to act really cute. And I was wondering like, is a voice actress's voice just naturally like that? But nah, they have to act that part really well, really well done. But like, oh my god, I've only ever heard Ilya's voice really high.
ところでずっと疑問だったんだけど聞いていいかな、イリアちゃん。イリアちゃんって魔術師としてのレベルはどうなの？
I am the fucking strong.
と同じくらい？
私厳密に言うと私は魔術師じゃないわ。どっちかっていうとキャスターに近い存在で生まれてから魔術を習ったんじゃなくて生まれつき魔術を知ってるの。この違いわかる？
No, I don't get
わか
it.
るようなわかりたくないような。要するにイリアちゃん本当に悪魔？
タイガったらたまに可愛いこと言うのね。
I'm not denying it though.
そういう確信つくようなこと言うと
I wasn't ready for that. Look at her fucking face. Oh man. Next time you say something that hits close to home, I'll kill you.
なんか怖い顔出た。助けてバビロニアの神よ。
Gilgamesh is like, sorry, I'm not home. And only a third, wait, is he a third god or a third human? I forgot. Ooh, what?
まったくつまんない話聞くんだから。私が何者かなんてそのうち嫌でもわかるのに。さあ、シローは続き。新しい戦いは始まったばかりよ。こんなところでつまずいてないで早くセイバーのところに戻ってあげること。
Don't be a pussy. Bonk. Wow. So we actually got a, like, that thing. Whew. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. I knew that this was gonna be like a dead end, but like, it has been going on for 2 hours for me. And like I said before, a lot of it is repeating the same stuff. And that's got me kind of tired. I know this is kind of where it starts diverging because, well, our first major battle is we now have an additional servant with us. Our original fight was Archer was out, so it was just Saber versus Berserker, and it was extremely one-sided. But now it feels like, actually, we know that if Shirou isn't there, things are not going to turn out well, and Saber's going to get beaten. But like, you know, if we're there, maybe we can make a change, maybe. But I guess we'll find out next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya.